Want to hear the most annoying sound in the world? Guys!
Number 20. Instant replay. Ace Ventura Pet Detective.
I'm gonna execute a button hook pattern super slow-mo.
Is there a more famous pet detective than Ace Ventura? Don't think so. During a scene where lead actor Jim Carrey sports a tutu in the first film, his comedic silliness is on full display. Props to Courteney Cox here because she somehow manages to keep it together through her co-star's antics, at least somewhat. You can see her trying to fight back laughter with all her might. But once Carrey goes into what he calls instant replay mode, with funny maneuvers and sound effects, she appears to break, but not enough to keep the shot out of the final cut. Now that's impressive.
Let's see that in an instant replay.
Number 19. Yes Man.
Someone talked you into coming here today, didn't they?
Yes.
And you're not sure about this, are you?
No.
The 2008 rom-com Yes Man shows us what life could be like if you said yes to everything. The film's blooper reel shows us what it would be like to be in the same room as Jim Carrey. And just as it can be good to say yes in life, within reason of course, it certainly can be good to laugh. That's what Vivian Bang and Rhys Darby did during an outtake when Carrey blurted out noises with a facial expression that made it impossible not to chuckle. If you are acting with this man, even when a shot doesn't go well, it can still go well. Number 18. Over-the-top ego booster in Living Color.
I don't feel attractive anymore. That's how I feel.
I think you're very attractive, man.
Outside of his many film credits and the immeasurable amount of laughs he's garnered on the big screen, Jim Carrey also made a mark in television with the 90s sketch comedy series In Living Color. In one scene, Tommy Davidson's character expresses insecurity about his appearance. He could use an ego boost. And who better to provide that than Jim Carrey? Except there's one thing. Carrey took it a step too far. Way too far. His hilarious, vulgar comment caused Davidson to fall to his knees, overcome by laughter. We wouldn't be surprised if the other actors off-screen at this moment had a similar reaction.
You know what, man? Your skin is so smooth.
I'd like to lick you right now.
Number 17. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Ace Ventura When Nature Calls.
Chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang. Oh, you pretty chitty bang bang.
When Ace Ventura gets behind the wheel, watch out. In Ace Ventura When Nature Calls, Ian McNeice's character manages to keep it together while Jim Carrey's character sings Chitty Chitty Bang Bang in the car.
Pretty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, we love you. And our pretty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang loves us too.
But only for a bit. Carrey was going on one of his legendary improvised extravaganzas here. Once he ups the decibel level, McNeice's character plugs his ears and seemingly breaks into laughter before the shot shifts away from him. Who knows how long it took for him to recover during filming? What we do know is that the unscripted scene made it into the movie.
Chitty chitty bang bang, our fine four standard. Chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, chitty bang bang, yeah!
Number 16. Head shaving commentary. Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Reprising his role as the antagonist Dr. Robotnik in the 2024 film Sonic the Hedgehog 3 was not a foregone conclusion for Jim Carrey. In fact, he was considering retiring from acting altogether. But he did ultimately decide to come back for more, and we're glad he did. As has always been the case, he not only provided more memorable moments for the big screen, but also for others on set. Just ask his fellow cast member Lee Majdoub, who plays his character's assistant. While Majdoub was shaving Carrey's head for a scene, Carrey's narration was simply too funny not to laugh.
Oh man, there's just nothing closer than two men grooming each other, delicing each other.
Number 15. The most annoying sound in the world. Dumb and Dumber.
Want to hear the most annoying sound in the world? Guys!
This improvised line by Jim Carrey during a car ride scene made it into the final cut for the 1994 comedy film Dumb and Dumber. After Carrey's character shouts out the most annoying sound in the world, as he calls it, you can actually see Jeff Daniels break into laughter for a brief moment before the camera cuts away.
There were moments, very few, where Jim would go off. And one of the few was, you want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
It's the look of someone who had no idea that was coming. The unscripted moment was so funny and fitting to the personality of Carrey's character that it had to make the final cut.
Fellas, you think we could listen to the radio or something?
Radio?
Number 14, The Lick, Mr. Popper's Penguins.
Is that you, Mr. P?
Jim Carrey described working with penguins for the 2011 film Mr. Popper's Penguins as a, quote, magical, spontaneous thing. Well, one blooper during filming certainly fits the spontaneous category, but in a much different sense. As Desmond Borges moved his hand around Carrey's face, the lead actor opted for a spontaneous lick. Borges was not ready for that, and he burst out laughing as a result. In another outtake for the movie, Carrey's young co-stars couldn't contain their laughter around him. But the lick gets the spot on this list because, frankly, it's a much more unusual way to cause another cast member to break.
Me? She talk about me?
Number 13, The Dancing Robot, Fun with Dick and Jane.
This guy is really loaded.
Wow. That's a lot of lettuce.
In the 2005 film Fun with Dick and Jane, right after Jim Carrey's character gets a promotion, he loses his job, and it's time for a job search. His interview at a tech company with the CEO, played by Jeff Garlin, goes horribly. Once Dick and Jane decide to resort to robberies to get money in their pockets, Garlin's wealthy character becomes a target. Dressed in an all-blacked-out outfit, Dick performs hilarious, ridiculous robotic movements and noises in Garlin's character's face. And that's not everything Carrey does during the robbery scene. Stay tuned for more. Dick's buffoonery made it into the movie, though Garlin's laughter, of course, did not. Number 12, Giving Ridiculous Instructions. Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events.
Yes!
Count Olaf is an eccentric character. That, combined with the fact that Jim Carrey was the man in the role for Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events, meant it must have been difficult for cast members to hold in their laughter at times. That was the case for Craig Ferguson during a scene in which Carrey gives his character instructions, if you want to call it that. Ferguson tried to keep it together, but as Carrey continued to utter absurdities, he couldn't hold back his laughter any longer. That seemed to be the case for others on set too.
Liza is within you. The answer, Liza within you.
Number 11, Random Swaying, Dumb and Dumber 2.
I'm Freda.
Oh, sorry for the confusion. We meant your smoking hot daughter, Freda Jr.
Dumb and Dumber 2 may have come out a whole 20 years after the original film, but Jim Carrey was still gonna Jim Carrey. Never change, Jim. While filming a scene with co-star Jeff Daniels and Kathleen Turner, who was a new addition to the cast, Carrey put his physical comedy on full display by randomly swaying with a goofy smile.
I'm Freda.
We must say he was pretty smooth with the movement. That, along with his facial expression, was just too funny, amusing, and downright random for Turner not to crack up.
Got ya! What? You should see the look on your face! I got you so good!
Number 10, The Fart, The Cable Guy. Jim Carrey plays the title character in the movie The Cable Guy, a man who gets a little too involved in the life of a customer played by Matthew Broderick.
What do you think?
What is all this?
It appears as if someone has taken the liberty of updating your home entertainment system.
And let's just say he doesn't always limit himself to the confines of societal norms. Oddly enough, during the filming of one scene with Broderick, Carrey did something that would align with the Cable Guy's eccentric, socially awkward personality. After he let loose while leaning in to get closer to Broderick, his co-star just couldn't keep it together. And how could you blame him?
I appreciate your honesty. You're a real straight shooter.
Number 9, The Neck Bite, Sonic the Hedgehog. Jim Carrey let his quirkiness shine during the production of Sonic the Hedgehog. Playing the evil Dr. Robotnik, Carrey was just having fun with it when he jokingly pretended to bite co-star James Marsden's neck. You can hear the laughs permeating in the background. Carrey showed here that even when portraying a villain, he brought a lighthearted energy to the set.
Dr. Robotnik, but my dentist calls me Rob.
Also, it really seems like you never know what you're gonna get if you're on set with Carrey. Well, we suppose you can say excellence, that's for sure. The unpredictable humorous moments are bonuses.
I'm sure you're hella popular with the Jebs and Merles and Billy Bobs and this glorified gas station rest stop. Bet you go way back to the days of tipping cows and playing in a jug band.
Number 8, tongue out. I love you, Philip Morris. Jim Carrey is a master of facial expressions. Sometimes those expressions come unexpectedly, such as in I Love You, Philip Morris, a film in which Carrey portrays a con artist.
Did you get my gifts?
I can't keep this.
Why not?
Co-star Rodrigo Santoro experienced this firsthand when Carrey suddenly put his tongue out in a whimsical manner during the shooting of a restaurant scene. It was subtle, but if you were sitting as closely to Carrey as Santoro was, how could you not break?
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow. That was so rude.
The fact that Santoro was in the middle of delivering his line when Carrey interrupted him in this way is pretty darn funny. It certainly knocked Santoro off track. Carrey's ensuing reaction was hilarious as well.
The stealing thing is you, Steven.
Number 7, the chair spin. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Joel Barish, an introverted, vulnerable character, was a unique character for Jim Carrey to play.
My name's Clementine, by the way.
I'm Joel.
Hi, Joel. No jokes about my name. Oh, no. You wouldn't do that. You're trying to be nice.
I don't know any jokes about your name.
With it being a relatively subdued and serious role, the actor showed his versatility with his performance. But during filming of Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, Carrey couldn't help but infuse a bit of his comedy onto the set. He looked laser-focused at the beginning of this bookstore scene. But things took a turn, or spin you could say, after he approached co-star Elijah Wood, who was sitting in a swivel chair. Right by him was Kate Winslet, who uncontrollably burst out laughing after Carrey spun Wood around. Number 6, one more what and you'll be a light bulb. The Incredible Burt Wonderstone. Playing a street magician in The Incredible Burt Wonderstone, Jim Carrey cast a comedic spell on his co-stars during the filming of this scene. After everyone but Carrey said what in unison, the next words that came out of Carrey's mouth were head-scratching.
What?
One more what and you'll be a light bulb.
Carrey used the same line to make co-star Jeff Daniels break during filming of Dumb and Dumber 2.
What? One more what and you'll be a light bulb! What?
But we're choosing the one that happened first. Steve Carell in particular couldn't keep it together at this moment. Carrey just kept going with his comedic magic, and Steve Buscemi joined in on the uncontainable laughter. Carell had a point. How could they continue filming the scene without laughing? How did they? Perhaps they needed a take 5.
How can we continue? Okay.
Number 5, the Trumania drawing, The Truman Show. With on-set improvisation comes surprise for the rest of the cast. The scene in the movie The Truman Show in which Carrey draws on the mirror with a bar of soap is an example of that.
He's back to his old self. Oh my God.
Who would even think about doing what Carrey did in this scene, let alone actually do it? It certainly caught others on set off guard. During the filming of this scene, it probably wasn't exclusively the drawing, but also the noises that evoked laughter and amusement from his peers.
I hereby proclaim this planet Trumania of the Burbank Galaxy.
Plus, the unexpected nature of what Carrey did in this moment surely contributed to that reaction as well.
That one's for free.
Keep up with him because he can move fast.
Number 4, The Kiss, Fun with Dick and Jane. During filming of a house robbery scene in Fun with Dick and Jane, Jim Carrey did something that you wouldn't typically associate with robber behavior. With his robotic aura emanating from his voice and outfit, he completely caught Jeff Garlin by surprise by kissing him on the lips.
If you tell anyone what you've seen here today, I'll come back. And
This precipitated a whirlwind of laughter from fellow cast members, including Garlin. Carrey himself cracked up as well.
Turn the camera on him.
Even assuming his co-workers had already known how unpredictable Carrey could be, who would have seen that coming? It also makes us wonder, was this a true heat-of-the-moment decision by Carrey?
come on, cut the crap. Okay. We sound so funny. I know. That's what I was thinking. Oh my God.
Number 3. Sounds delicious. Bruce Almighty.
I have a very rare blood type. I'm AB positive.
Really? I'm IB positive. IB positive, they ain't touching me with no needle. I mean, it's just so
helpful and life-saving.
Vampire Jim Carrey made an appearance during the production of the movie Bruce Almighty. While filming a car scene in which Jennifer Aniston shares her blood type, Carrey jumped at the opportunity to lighten things up on set. The sounds delicious response in that context was too funny for Aniston not to laugh.
I'm a very rare blood type. I'm AB positive.
Sounds delicious.
And to top things off, the title character pretended to go in for the neckbite Dracula style. Carrey seemingly had plenty of fun on set, even making Morgan Freeman laugh on more than one occasion.
Took one right out the window.
I know, I saw that. I figured we'd dance.
Oh, it's mine.
Yeah, it's you.
We're going with the Aniston interaction though because it's funnier. After watching it and considering his acting resume, we could definitely see Jim Carrey as a suitable choice for a vampire role. Number 2, the prosthetic nose. How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Your cheeks so...
I know. Hairy.
No.
Greasy. Stinky. Do I possess?
Whoville citizens have a distinctive look. With that comes plenty of hair, makeup, and prosthetics work. It turns out, with Jim Carrey on set, his co-star's well-designed appearances could be altered in the blink of an eye. Jeffrey Tambor found that out for himself when Carrey, in his Grinch costume, bit off his elastic prosthetic nose and spit it out. This provided a moment of humor for everyone on set. Tambor felt his nose for a few seconds as he attempted to process what just happened. That's right, you're gonna need a new nose.
No hard feelings.
Number 1, Courts in Session, Liar Liar. Jim Carrey's character in the movie Liar Liar is a lawyer who is incapable of lying for an entire day. And the truth is, it can be hard not to laugh while in the same room as Carrey.
For this, you will pay a terrible price.
The actor showed that on numerous occasions, including when he made a paper goose during filming of the courtroom scene in Liar Liar. That was indeed funny.
A goose.
But our preferred choice here occurred when he was sitting down next to his co-star Jennifer Tilly. Carrey made cast members crack up by talking with a metal pitcher and pretending to pee in it. Despite being in a setting that represents seriousness and order, Carrey turned it into a comedy show. Is there a Jim Carrey movie you feel is underrated? Let us know in the comments.